What's happening, Willystock? We're ready to play some damn music. How's everybody feeling? Night has come to us. It's time to get freaky. Come gather in close. Let's get some boogie woogie on. We're called Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. We're about to have a damn fun time. Hell yeah. Turn it up. Never have I ever enjoyed a Cincy light lager. Never in my life. This is my first one. Do you guys like it? Is it a loved thing? No? Well, I think it's pretty nice. Just like a Pepsi. This looks like a fun time. You guys been having a fun time this weekend? Willystock it.
Little town's got me today. I'm sitting down the street asleep. I held on a little long. I held on a little long. I've been young since I've been leaving, and now you smell the bourbon on my breath.
say there's 10,000 ways to go. So I'm off bound for disaster, but at least I'm on my own. And you'll never know all the roads I've run. Well, I've looked for the places and most have never been. These star fields I have ventured for 15 bucks a trip. And you'll never know all the roads I roam. I've landed and trying to shoot the sky. Fortune grant these walls should sing, but they'll join me when I die. And you'll never know all the roads I've roamed. There's a million ways to say this and 1,000 ways to go. So I'm off bound for disaster, but at least I'm on my own. And you'll never know all the roads I've roamed.
Saturday of Willystock shares a day of celebration with none other than Mr. Davy Charles Lynch on his birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
25 years old today.
to be back in this neck of the woods, man. We've had a lot of fun over there at the Terrapin Farm and over at Bean Blossom for John Harper Memorial Festival, Moonshiners Ball. So it's been a minute since we've been back around, but it feels damn good doing it, guys. Thanks for coming in close, man. Everyone out in the campgrounds doing what you may, coming to the musical stage. We're get the lights on. classic bluegrass song by the great Bill Monroe. Well, this fine fiddling friend over here, he's rocking the old Foghorn String Band shirt tonight, getting extra special freaky, all the various sounds of life. He comes from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Packerland, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to the man on the fiddle, Mr. Colin Matilda. Okay, nobody's into it. That's all right. We can't all love the Packers. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. I'm not watching sports ball at all these days. No sports ball. Anyhow, this is a tune that Colin wrote. It's called Northbound. It's about heading up the highways up to far northern Wisconsin or the UP maybe, or yeah, Wisconsin.
Northbound on another two-lane highway, got another work week done now. My time's on my just Monday. Towns are passing, they got one gas station, but I only need one thing to get to my final destination. Let me rest here by the cool lake breeze, looking up at those trees. If we do all this deal, we'll make a one day we'll call it home. Shining in the bugs are buzzing, girl. I hope you're hungry, cause I'm catching bluegills by the dozen. Try to walk into bed, call me a better, let the breeze roll down my chin like nothing else ain't there no matter. Let me rest here with a cold lake breeze looking up this tree. If we do our best, dear, we'll remember one day we'll call it. Let the cricket better take away my winter what they do. If my eyes closed and they never open, oh the Lord knows that this weekend was just what I was hoping. Let me rest here by the cool lake breeze and the forest trees. If we do our best, dear, well maybe one day we call it home. Maybe one day we call it home. Maybe one day we call it home.
Sammy back here, you took a little break to come down. We're from the great state of Wisconsin, if you haven't figured that out yet. Sammy lives in Oak Creek, which is just a little bit south of Milwaukee, Brew City. That's where all the beer, except for Cincinnati Light, comes from. And anyhow, he took a break from being a farmer. He does like organic farming there in Oak Creek, and does a lot of badass work in that community. And every now and again, he'll traverse the country with us doing the upright bass. And he sure is a nice guy. We love the hell out of him. He's going to sing you the next song. Give it up to Mr. Sammy Oden on the bass.
more room left to dream. Too busy, too dumb, too fat for the calm. It is what it is, what it is. Desolate pages, unwritten pages, pages holding out my pen. Never owing the war on it, the least of them. Better never know stay. Trying to decide to save or survive. I caught up in their line. Better never know. You always said that you would. Better never know still. You always knew that you could. Better never know still. Well then maybe you should. Better never know still.
And everything going on in this valley, man, this driving down here to Willystock and everything, it's such a beautiful ecosystem, man. It's such a beautiful piece of land, man. And God, it's something worth celebrating, and damn, it's something worth protecting too, you know? It's a trip that, you know, with everything going on in the country right now, man, we gotta protect clean water and clean air and protect the land more than ever in this moment in time, you know. And 'cause we need places like this. We need the wild places, man. They make you feel a little bit more alive, you know. And we're gonna do a song that goes out to that. It goes out to this space that we get to come and hang out on for a weekend, man. Give it up for this place. Give it up for Willystock. I can't remember the fella who owns this place. I can't remember his name, but it's gorgeous, man. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Long before the railroad was so wide, the northern winds would howl at night and echo through the pine. And so ain't those little boxcars down the line, they're still ironing the winds. You can hear her sing, calling for our time. And let it ring out, let it ring out in the valley low. Let it ring out, let it ring out. softest snow. It's loud as hail over the softest snow.
City Music Festival, man. Get over there in that last week of September, man. That's a fun.
Hey, I'll be wearing the headphones on you so you're stay protected. Okay.
Now the river's high and it's hard to fall. Can't cross the river, can't open no door. The only thing to do is change to swim. But the current's strong, the light is dim. Why don't you burn a fire to bring some light? Got a big old moon in the sky tonight. But maybe the dark's just where I stand. A lost soul, worried man. man with zero soul. We can learn nothing but a day. And Silver won't show you the golden way. Now the river's high and it's hard to ford. Can't cross the river, can't open no doors. The only thing to do is take to swim. But the current's strong and the light is dim. Why don't you burn a fire and bring some light? We got a big old moon in the sky tonight. And maybe the dark's just where I stand. Lost soul, where it been?
Excuse the baddies. Variety of things.
Oh my, how the time does fly. Life on the river keeps rolling on by. I'm not a student and she's not a teacher, but we both still love the Mississippi River. Oh.
Life on the river keeps rolling on by. I'm not a student and she's not a teacher. We both still love the Mississippi River. Sing with me, guys. Yeah, we're going down yonder to the Willystock. If you get low down, somebody will share their socks. If you need a drink, need a little I'll bet you can get right there tonight. I said, me, oh my, how the time does fly. There's a life on the river keeps rolling on by. Yeah, I'm not a student and she's not a teacher. Oh, but still love the Mississippi River. Yeah, we both still love the Willystock.
Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Them revenue officers are coming. They're gonna tear your still house down. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the middle. You're gonna lay darling Corey down. In the meteor sitting on her body, and a banjo on her knee. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the gold, gold ground. Dig a hole in the middle. You're gonna lay down and go way down. big ground. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in that cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the middle. You're gonna lay down the cold, big down.
Give it up for this fine fella on the banjo, singing tunes, ripping it up, getting weird. He's a pawpaw to two children. The man can cast a fly rod. If it's not a half mile, it may be a whole mile that he can cast a fly line. One hell of a fella. He's living in Winona, Minnesota. Now give it up for Mr. Russ Peterson on the banjo.
Won't you fly with me, pretty little miss, walk wild with me. Moon is right and the liquor's fine, fly to the moon anyway. Yeah, now pass me the bottle, take a big old pour, drunk and horny now. When you're there, won't you take it there and fly to the moon anyhow? Everybody's drinking water from my well. And Lord, I know I must be traveling on, baby. It's another night in another town, never all the same. Easy there in the time, I swear, fly to the moon anyway. Yeah, now I like liquor and sodas, damn, some folks take the green. Get around and you get up to see, fly to the moon anyway. Everybody's drinking water from my well. And Lord, I know I must be traveling on. Won't you come around, good friend, I know, come around, I say, and we'll get high till the break of the day, fly to the moon anyway. Won't you come around and if you're feeling low, come around, I know, see you there on the other road, fly to the moon anyhow. Everybody's drinking water from my well. And Lord, I know I must be traveling on. Won't you fly with me, bring this white wild with me? Wind is right and liquor's fine and fly to the moon anyway. Yeah, now pass me the bottle, make a big old pour, drunk and horny now. Take it there, won't you take it there and fly to the moon anyhow? Everybody's drinking water from my well. And Lord, I know I must be traveling on. Everybody's drinking water from my well. And Lord, I know I must be traveling on. Oh, look.
You guys want to do some singing? Let's do a little sing song. That seems like a good idea.
Popular demand. Bubba the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, now there, bog, a rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, and in that bog there was a tree. A rare tree, a rattling tree, and a tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, and on the tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb, and a limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, and on the limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, and a branch on the limb, and a limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, and on the branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig, and a twig on the branch, and a branch on the limb, and a limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, and on the twig there was a leaf, a rare leaf, a rattling leaf, a leaf on the twig, and a twig on the branch, and a branch on the limb, and a limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, now rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that leaf there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, a nest, a leaf on the twig, and a twig on the branch, and a branch on the limb, and a limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, now the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, and in that nest there was a nugget, a rare rattling nugget, a nest, a nest, a leaf, a leaf, a twig, a twig, a branch, a branch, a limb, and a limb, and a tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Oh, and on the egg there was a bird, a rare bird, rattling bird, and the bird, the egg, a nest, a nest, a leaf, a leaf, a twig, a twig, a branch, a branch, a limb, and a limb, and a tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Rare bog, rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. And that bird, there was a flitter, rare flitter, rattling flitter, flitter, bird, a birdie, egg, a nest, a nest, a leaf, a leaf, a twig, a twig, a branch, a branch, a limb, and a limb, and a tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, rattling bog down in the valley. Rare bog, rattling bog down in the valley. On the floor was a flea, a rare flea, rattling flea, flea, flitter, flitter, bird, birdie, egg, a nest, a nest, a leaf, a leaf, a twig, a branch, a branch, a limb, and a tree in the bog down in the valley. Rare bog, rattling bog, and the bog down in the valley. I learned that one in Girl Scouts.
Yeah. Yeah. Red.
How's everybody doing out there? Buddy check. How's everybody feeling? Y'all doing good? Are you Willystockman? Yeah, we want to thank everybody who puts this thing together, Landon and the whole crew, man. What a wonderful festival. We enjoyed coming down from Wisconsin to do this, man. We're having a real good Saturday night, man. This is a lot of fun. Cheers to you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting these types of things.
When your body stops pulsing from your head to your toes, you know that you're lost again. The light at the end of the tunnel is gone. Dark's taking you as it stays. Your breath's being wasted, gasping for air. Your heart can't keep a good beat. Just remember that it won't be too long till you're back up high on your feet. Take it away and let it go. You got a lot of soul and glow. Strength is fine, but so is time. So take it now and ease your troubling mind. You're right on time. They're true like the blood. It's raining right in your eyes. It goes straight to the heart. Reminds you of the part that ties you back up to the skies. Take it away and let it go. You got a lot of soul and blood. Strength is fine, but so it's time. So take it now and ease your trouble in mind. You're right on time. You're right on time. Take it away and let it go. You got a lot of soul and glow. If you've been feeling a little low, you better head to the festival. If you're feeling a little lost, you best head to Willystock. If you're feeling a little low, you might just need a festival. Yeah, when life gets you down, sometimes it's best to just get right on out of town. Yeah, just go and see some friends. They'll remind you to begin again. When it's a brand new day, won't you just head to Willystock and play? If you start to get the feeling low, I need you a festival. If I need you a festival, if I need to take a ride, if I need to get up the sky, if I need to just get a little.
of time, and yours and end of mine. Where the sunlight drowns in a liquid skyline, raindrops become one, leaving ripples in shine. Faint percussive sound of the ancient drum line. Hear the cannonade, whistle thunder divine. You play the old, my friend, play it in your head. Like it's the only song you know. Fire burns through a forest green. Hear the roaring applause of the leaves on the tree. Standing ovation, nation for all that they know. Making way for a new generation to grow. Play the old, my friend, play it in your head. Like it's the only song you know. Baby, oh, my friend, play it in your head. Till the end of time, and the yours and end of mine. This is a fiddle tune that I wrote about my dog. I followed her around the house and tried to play her theme song. This is what came up. It's called Little Brown Dog.
birds did glow in the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp, on the string. Would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand me down. My thoughts are spoken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Revel in still water when there is no pebbles tossed, nor winds to blow. Reach out your hands, it could be empty. If your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. And that path is hard, your steps alone. Revel in still waters when there is no pebbles tossed, nor winds to blow. You who choose to lead must follow, and if you fall, you must fall alone. If you stay, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. Pretty well I say, pretty well know to pipe and drink down your way.
Horseshoes and hand grenades. We love the hell out of you, man. Love being back in this neck of the woods. Thanks for all the love. Shine on, you crazy diamonds. More music coming right up.